Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today let's go over a medium level question that I just solved on my own. So I'm super happy about this and I'm very glad that I was able to come up with my own solution to this question without any assistance. So let's go over it and let me show you how I did it. 3675 minimum operations to transform string. So basically you have this string of s and you want to transform it to basically become all a's of the same length. So if we have yz, our goal is this in the minimum number of operations. So basically every letter is from a to z and it has a char value. So in this case, if we see y, what is the distance to a? Well, it's going to be 2 because it's circular. You can go left and right. So 2, and then the other way around would be from a to y, which I think is 24 or 25. I'm not too sure, but that's the idea. And then z to a is only 1, and I think the difference is 25 if you go all the way back or you take the short route. So the idea is you have a circular pattern, and then we're going to take the maximum, right? Because you want to transform every string, so we want to take the maximum of the minimums, because going right left for each character, you know that if you can fill y with 2, then you can definitely fill z with 2, because 2 is going to be less than, or 2 is going to be greater than 1, and that's why we're taking the maximum of the minimums. So that's kind of the idea that I came up with. So let's go ahead and get each letter of the alphabet. T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, and then let's go ahead and make a target, which is just going to be a times length of s. And then for each character in s, we're just going to get the index, which is just going to be letters dot index s of I, and let's print index. Okay, so obviously we're going to have a, which is at position 0, so we know that by default. And now the difference is going to be, so in this case, you can see the difference is 0, and the difference here is 1, because there has to be a difference between 0, which is technically 26. So the difference is just going to be absolute difference of index minus 0. And let's go ahead and print difference. So that takes care of one way. And the second way is absolute difference of index minus 26 modulo 26. Let's print difference in 2. Okay, cool. So now you can see we want the maximum differences. And the reason I did mod 26 is because 26 and 0 are technically the same thing, because it's a circular pattern. If this is 25 at z, then it wraps around 26 is 0. So we don't want 27 because 27 is b, so on and so forth. So now for the answer, we're going to find the maximum. So we start with negative infinity and we maximize answer with 2, because 2 is the smaller difference out of the 2. Notice how between difference and 2, this is always smaller than this one. And then at the end, we can just return answer to transform every string, in the worst case, the minimum number of operations, taking the smartest route either from the left to the right for that particular character. Okay, so let's run this, submit it. Okay, output limit exceeded. Let's do this again. And there you go. Passes all test cases. So again, I'm super happy that I was able to come up with my own solution to this question without any help and solve it completely on my own. So that's it for this video, and thank you for watching.